We also lost all power for some reason, which is quite strange.
Alright, you guys, so we are here in the staging lanes for True Street license passes. I went ahead and got the stickers on front, side, and back. The only one I can't get on because it's just me is that long one. It has to go across the front, just like right over there. So when Andrew gets back, he's handing in his paperwork right now for his license. So when he gets back, I'll see if maybe he can give me a hand, or we can just wait till after this pass, and hopefully it'll be a good weekend.
All right, what's going on, guys? We're at NMRA Orlando. Really weird being in Orlando, not Bradenton, but we're making license passes, test passes. We're trying to get our license, trying to get the cage sorted, trying to do all this stuff so that we're valid to run as fast as we can in the stick shift shootout, which is Sunday, and we got to do the True Street cruise. We added a bunch of things to the car. Brad can probably show you all around on all the dings. We got a horn. We got brake lights, turn signals, lights, 15-gallon fuel cell, trunk latch, a hood. Yeah, among many things. So Brad can give you a tour, and hood pins and all that stuff. So
yeah, we'll do the tour after we get back to the booth.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so we made the first pass. There's something weird. We also had like a misfire or something. We poked around with all the injector things, and then it stopped misfiring. So that was kind of weird. We did that. So there's a possibility we went down on 7 cylinders last pass. That's why I turned it down a lot, because something just felt wrong. But I also wanted to still make the first, pass for my license run and try to get some sort of shakedown and data. So I have it turned up a little bit. It's not quite like 155, probably more like 148 to 151. And we got a little bit more in the leave to try to, see if it'll 60 foot. See what happens. Second pass, I think the car's running better. I don't know how fast it was, but also lost all power for some reason, which is quite strange. All power off. Very strange. Okay. So strange, when I put the chute out, we lost all power in car. Kind of strange, but I'm thinking that thing, so that's a battery shut off, and it's been working fine for a while, but I'm thinking it failed because it's got no power past this point. So that's my working theory right now. Brad's working on getting me a voltmeter, and should have the car fired back up here pretty soon. It's just, you know, it's got power. We have this ran directly to the battery. Trunk still has power, and the horn. So we know the battery's still good. But for some reason, everything else does not have power. So my theory is this thing, maybe it burnt out. And we'll just try to bypass it. All right, so it appears that we have some sort of electrical failure with the leash electronics street strip board. That's basically what powers the entire car. Our turn signals, switch panel, ignition on, starter, everything in the entire car.
Except for the horn and the trunk release.
Right, that still works. So, I don't know, they don't allow you to service it. We can't take it apart. Our theory is that something burnt down on the board, maybe it needs to be resoldered, but we can't even access it, especially out in the field, never mind even at the shop. So what I'm doing is I'm adding this is not the correct way, but not the worst way. So I just put an add-a-fuse into battery because we still have power here, but it's not switching the 12 volt to our ribbon cable. So I just went and cut this nice ribbon cable, cut this out. I tested our concept by holding it there, and the car starts, runs, drives, you know, whatever. Now I'm trying to basically downsize this nice big wire right here down to small, so we can get a nice connection and it doesn't pop out. If for some reason it still has that short, we have a 10 amp fuse there. It should pop that fuse before fire, obviously. This is ghetto, but not that ghetto. Ghetto would be just putting the wire under this like 12 volt, you know, high amperage, you know, access thing right there. So we'll see how it goes. It's
right, I got the switch panel back up.
Yeah, it's all we can do while we're out in the field. There is no chance of getting a replacement one of these guys out here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and strip this guy, and
I got nothing again.
Try to make it. Oh, it's not on.
There, you
power, I turned the power off in the back.
Duh.
All right, so the last theory with getting power to it was good, but as soon as we put power to it, this ribbon cable started getting really hot. So I ran to the back. Nick, where were you? You weren't filming. I had my hot shoes on.
I was looking at a Lightning with a 3rd gen motor in it, okay?
So, theory is the entire chute, when I put the parachute out, that's when it killed power. It hit, there's a little light switch that it looks like an afterthought when they designed this whole thing. And for some reason that doesn't have a fuse on it. So it appears that that has caused a short that also fried the 12 volt power supply to the ribbon cable. So in order to run this event and everything, we showed before in that last clip, we put an add-a-fuse mini in the board so we can supply 12 volt to our ribbon cable. After this, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to repair this board. Obviously, soldering is not really that complicated, but I don't know if we have access to that board without breaking it. We might have to change complete setups, but it appears that there's no fuse on that little light switch, and that caused all this issue. Maybe I should have checked my clearance on my parachute, but I never had any issues last week, and I pulled the chute 3 times last week. So, as of right now, you want to go ahead and start it, and you can show that off. It's still got power. We should be able to make some passes. So I think they're going to be calling True Street any second now. So we're going to get this back together. I'm going to get the chute packed, and hopefully we can go down track. I think I got to adjust the suspension still because it kind of blew the tires a lot fast, but I haven't even had time to really kind of put things together. Meanwhile, we're breaking away on our passes for our license, even though the last one, you know, we broke the car, but Nick's telling me to hurry up, the director. But we'll get it back together and get it back in lines and hopefully go down the track. It's been a busy past 2 hours. Getting this thing back to operating condition. You can see the 2 wires right here hanging down. That's from that light switch that caused this whole short. Really just a crappy thing to fail, but I think we'll be able to make a pass. Honestly, I'm just trying to get my license passes in. I'm trying to make it go down track and go some sort of 9, but there's just been so much shit going on. If it goes A to B, I don't even really care. Made some tune changes, but I haven't even made suspension changes, so I have no idea what the suspension is doing. So it is what it is. Out of it. Brakes probably don't like me. It still spun pretty. I gotta mess with the boost ramp and the suspension, but honestly, we made a pass, so I'm perfectly fine with it. We got the car fixed up. It was probably a 10 or something. Alright guys, so we're gonna wrap up the video there. Struggled to get the car working after the parachute basically took out the leash board. We did get in contact with them and it looks like they're going to be able to fix it. We were able to basically cut out that little LED switch toggle there, and it's not burning up anymore, and our little ghetto fix seems to be holding up. So we should be good for tomorrow. Make sure you slap the like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and hopefully tomorrow we can go down track and get some 9s under our belt and get ready for eliminations.